Yo, GK Nation. GPS. The Grown Folks.
Yo, what's up?
Oh my God. Welcome to the podcast.
An extension of the Grown Folks Kids Show. Introducing the host with the most.
The great gun.
Keeping it kid. This is going to be fun. Because I'm Batman. Hey, yo. Welcome, GK Nation. Live here. Coming to you from Mama's basement in Compton,
We ain't
Washington.
in my mama's basement.
Hey, it's the Mama's basement.
All right.
We're doing our thing here.
All right.
So here's the thing. This is GPS, the Grown Folks Podcast Show.
GPS.
It's an extension of the Grown Folks Kid Show. That's right, which is on TV, on locally for right now, because we're going worldwide.
Right now,
soon.
we're gonna go
worldwide. Worldwide. Pretty soon.
We need to get you on the show, Titus. We need to get you on
gotta
the
get
show.
him Titus on the
Someone
show.
send this to Titus O'Neil.
Titus O'Neil, come on our
Titus
show, hang out with the
O'Neil.
homies.
Come hang out with the homies.
And come talk to us about, getting another opportunity to get right to the top. So you
Man,
might need
you
to
know
go
what?
to AEW.
No, we don't need to go to AEW.
Go to AEW.
No, I want him to stay right in WWE. Titus O'Neil is going to go in the
Go to
Hall
Japan.
of Fame
Go to
for
Japan.
being
Reinvent
a
yourself.
great individual. Titus O'Neil is probably one of the greatest humanitarians in the
Great dude.
WWE. It's a
Great
great
dude.
man. The
Great
things
dude.
that he do.
I'm rooting for him.
I always follow what he's doing.
I'm rooting for him.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. We're a couple grown dudes.
Grown.
Take care of our kids.
Yep.
Handle our business.
Yep.
Work our jobs.
Yep.
Do what we got to do as dads.
Yep.
We're real dads.
Yes, we
but
are.
we still keep a kid.
Keeping a kid.
That's right. Even if we have to do the minivan thing.
Oh, no more
Suburban.
minivan.
Oh, that's right. Suburban.
No more minivan, people. No more
I know
minivan.
it's Suburban. So, but anyways, here's the thing. And of course, we talk about comics, movies, sports. Things are happening in real life in
That's
the
right,
world.
that's right.
Social issues.
Okay.
We're like TMZ stuff too a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Kardashians. Bring out the Kardashians.
Not doing
We're going to
no
bring out some
Karda-
Kardashians.
Man, you want to talk about Kardashian?
What's up?
Here's a heathen moment. I just saw Kim Kardashian in a dress that they made for her. It took 6 months to make. She was walking down 6 months just for one dress.
Right.
And she was walking, and she had to be wet.
Oh, my goodness.
And I almost forgot I was the great Gunny. I almost heathened out to the point where I was like, I need a ticket so I can beat up Kanye and take his wife. Yeah, Kanye, I said it. Yeah.
It's too bad those parts were kind of manufactured a little bit.
Well, you know what? Guess
but
what?
They did a pretty good job.
Guess what? The best that money can buy,
I
apparently.
guess, man. That's
But,
too bad because,
Anyways,
life is.
we don't
Hey,
need
that's-
Kanye writing a song about us, right?
Hey, I ain't afraid of no Kanye.
All right.
Debate me, Kanye.
I hope.
Debate me.
I hope you got Dr. Dre's number, because you're gonna need Eminem
I'll
on
take
your
you
side.
on debate. And you know who's gonna be my debate coach?
Who's your debate?
Trevor Noah.
Trevor Noah. Man, Trevor Noah, that's
Sharp
my dude.
All right,
That's my
anyways.
dude. But anyway, let's go.
All right. So we're gonna talk
Trevor
about.
Noah.
We are going to talk about.
What we gonna talk about?
Let's see. Let me think.
Am I gonna get excited for this?
Let's see. We can do all kinds of stuff. See, our show is so dynamic. We can talk about
Hold up.
all kinds
Hold
of
up.
things.
Before you even do that.
What?
Ooh, that's good.
Oh, you want me to do my thing?
What's your name?
Dre! I gotta close my eyes when I do this. It allows me to breathe longer.
That's what's up. I like that.
I feel it. All right, go ahead.
And I'm the great Gunny, the guy with the golden mic. We coming right at you, and we about to get down. And you
Yeah,
can
we gonna
snore.
get down.
You can be hold up. You don't be snoring on my. I am far.
Hey, put those biscuits up.
All right, Craig's dad.
We got a great. Yo, hey. You know what?
What's up?
I'll come on top of the head.
Okay.
Because I can do that.
Okay. Come off top of the
It's
head.
our show.
It's our show.
We ain't got no big sponsors yet. We
Yep,
get there.
We can do what we want
We do what we want.
until they give us
tell
money.
Me to do. I'm American. You can't tell me what to do. I'm America. All right? Listen. Miracle. All right. Make this country great again.
Hey, all right.
With the podcast.
Let's
do the Grown Folks Kids Show.
Let's slow it down.
All right, slow it down. All right. Before liberals want to shut me down. Mm-hmm. Liberals out there, liberals want to shut me down. Liberals. All right. Yeah.
You're trying to get me in trouble.
Yeah, them Yankees out there, liberals.
Them Yankees.
The people from New York City.
New York City.
New York
Get 'em,
City.
bro.
Yeah. All right, pull out some salsa commercials.
That's the Picante
salsa. New York City. All right. Hey, you know what?
What's up?
Did you see Avengers yet?
Dude. If I haven't seen Avengers, I should be smacked. If you haven't seen
With
Avengers,
some baby powder.
you should be. Yeah.
Let me do it. Hey man, bring me that baby powder. What movie was that? That's
Too Hot.
Yeah.
Too Hot.
Yeah, Too Hot.
With
hey, listen.
Hey, look, man, that movie,
Dude. For those who didn't watch it, too bad. Because
this is
like,
a sport.
We're
about
about
to
3-4 weeks out now.
Yeah.
All right. So that tells you what
Everybody in the world, the much money they had made. Everybody in the
$1.2
world.
billion within the first week, wasn't it?
It's already at 2.3.
No, I mean first week.
The first
1.2
weekend.
billion.
No, the first weekend.
Not
first week.
1.2
3
billion.
days.
Man.
They didn't even count Thursday. 3 days. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It broke all the records.
All kinds of stuff.
No, it broke all
Everything.
the records.
Everything. Well, it was expected. That's expected.
It was expected, but people weren't expecting it to break.
Why not?
The Star Wars, the Star Wars record.
Let me tell you something. Man.
I'm just saying because people were excited when the Star Wars broke Avatar,
dude. Then
it caught the number 2 in 2 weeks, 11 days.
And what was number 2?
The number two grossing film of all time, Titanic, in 11 days.
Adjusted to inflation.
Oh,
Gone with the Wind is still number 1.
If we do adjusted with inflation,
yes.
Gone with the Wind.
Yeah,
but you know what?
But in real time numbers.
In real time numbers,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not gonna go with this inflation because
Right.
I can argue that one too. But
anyways, listen.
Hey, you think
know
it's
what?
gonna catch Avatar?
This is called. I'm gonna call the title of this podcast.
What is it?
I was just thinking about it. We ain't gonna, because I want to do a half-hour podcast.
All right,
And we could talk about Avengers for 2 hours.
Yeah, we
So
could.
so I'm gonna say part 1. I'm gonna throw a part 1.
Okay,
on
a
that.
part 1. I'm down with that.
You down with part 1?
I'm down with a
All
part
right,
1.
this is part 1.
Part 1.
Part 1. Okay, now here's the thing. I don't care if it's a spoiler.
No, it doesn't matter. We've already told him.
I cried when Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man died. I'm still crying.
That's the only time you die. That's the only time you cry.
Yeah, Black Widow too. Boy, that got me too.
Okay, so that's 2. That's still the only time. And where's your soul at, Dre?
What? What am I missing?
Man, you didn't tear up when he was sitting there talking to his dad, and he told his dad he had a daughter, and he got the hug that he never got when he. Man, you didn't tear up. You didn't tear up when
that movie had every element.
Oh my
in it.
gosh, man!
It had action. It had love. It had
drama.
This
was a throwback movie to the 80s.
It had every genre you could put. It had everything about making movies in that movie.
And it
for 3 hours.
And the best thing is, it was a 3-hour movie.
Yep.
That you didn't realize it was a 3-hour movie.
It didn't feel like a 3-hour movie.
And it didn't start with a bang. It started with a build, and it built up.
Well, of course, because now we got to see what it was like for 5 years.
But the point
after
was,
the snap.
But
which was cool.
But what you got to figure out is
that was a depressed world.
With today's society,
right?
That everything has to be right now.
Right.
Most movies are, you're in the movie, you slow it down, and then you just back up.
Right.
This movie was almost an hour of build, and it was like this.
I don't think it's ever going to be done again.
I was like this.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. You got 2 openings. How many times do you get 2 openings in a movie?
2 openings.
2 openings.
Please describe it to me.
It started off.
Yeah. Y'all.
Seeing Hawkeye with his family. Figuring out what was, because you didn't see him. You didn't see him in
yeah, because he wasn't in it.
He wasn't in it.
He was chilling with his family.
He was with his family.
God, the Hawkeye story. Every
Look,
person,
man.
every original
Look, man.
Avenger had their own personal story in the movie.
He was there.
Sold
He
in.
was there.
How do you do that?
Look, my daughter just
Perfect
went.
writing.
My daughter just went to
Right.
nationals for archery,
Right.
and she came in 10th place.
By the
out
way,
of all
congratulations
women.
there, Lori.
Congratulations, L'Oreal. Shout you out, yeah, congratulations.
Right.
But she
Future
was
Olympic,
out. She was out there
archery.
doing that, and I can just be like picturing. Go get your arrows. We about to go eat because Mama making nasty hot dogs with mustard on them. Okay, and then you turn around, and your daughter's gone.
I can't even imagine.
And then you turn around, and your son and your wife are gone.
I can't even imagine.
And you don't even know
I can't even imagine.
that your friends are fighting somebody.
You don't even know what's going on.
You don't know what's going on.
Right, right.
You just lost them.
Yeah.
And then the aid
Oh.
comes in. And then,
Talk to me, man.
and then,
They
they find Tony Stark. Oh my gosh. That was,
wow. And he had to move on. And he moved
he
on.
was
the big
ready to
way.
move on.
He was ready to
He was
move
ready
on.
to just let it go. He
I got
knew-
my daughter now. I got a
this
kid.
is before then. They found Tony Stark in space. Now,
Oh,
you want to know my
yeah,
two openings?
Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
Yeah, he was
I
about,
already knew.
He was about to let
I
it go.
already knew that it was going to be Captain Marvel to find him in space and bring him back.
Well, yeah, but
how that whole thing unfolded.
How it unfolded.
Oh my gosh.
And then you got the opening credits. And
Oh.
then,
Man.
and then,
And then.
Tony Stark loses it on Cap.
Oh yeah.
At first, when it came back, I thought everything was good.
Refreshers, people.
Yeah,
He was like, if you would allow me to do and build
What I
that
wanted to do.
system, if you would, instead of getting all holy and righteous on me, Mr. Cap.
But was he right? Because Ultron happened when he did it without asking.
That's true. They both are right.
Well,
they do needed something.
The problem is Tony didn't discuss his issues with no one. He knew he had a prophesying vision,
Right.
and he didn't trust his friends enough to believe him,
Right.
to talk to them. He talked to Bruce
Right.
about it,
And
but
Scarlet Witch seen it.
yeah,
Right.
well, but Scarlet Witch didn't. Yeah, Scarlet Witch seen it,
but yeah.
she didn't know that
She
was
knew.
his real
Right,
vision.
right,
She
right,
just
right,
knew
right.
that was something that was in his head.
Right.
But the problem is he didn't trust it. Just like he didn't. That's what the Sokovias. What is it? The Sokovia
Right,
thing,
right.
Where it cost them to go into the Civil
Well,
War.
he didn't trust Captain America fully. That's why, and they did.
But he
close.
didn't trust no one fully.
And
I'm
they-
gonna say Cap. He
Well,
didn't trust
yeah.
Nick. He didn't trust Bruce.
Right.
He didn't trust Thor.
No, he had a trust issue. And it's tied to his childhood.
Yeah.
Here's the thing though, and they tied that knot when they had to go back to the future, to the past. He said, "Do you trust me?" He said, "I do now."
Right.
Well,
Oh,
I
yeah.
do.
I do.
And that
Right.
closed that gap, right?
But-
Civil War is officially over at that point, right? The after effects of Civil War.
All I'm saying is,
Man, dude, this is gonna take like 4 parts to get
this
through
is a 4-parter because, man,
We just only got to the
we
beginning.
just in the beginning, and I'm telling you, because when they came in, when
Right.
they brought him down,
Right.
the distraught, he was in such distraught
Right.
that everybody, and Cap was standing there, and Tony looked to him and he said, "I lost the kid." Because he wanted to be the righteous father figure to Peter. If you saw in Spider-Man,
It is.
the first Spider-Man,
Yeah.
Homecoming, he
Yeah.
told him, he says,
Yeah.
"I expect you to be better
Oh, yeah.
than me." And then when he lost
It
him,
was his second
because
chance, 'cause his dad didn't
because
give
he
him what he's
told
trying to-
Peter to leave.
Right.
He
Right.
didn't want Peter there, and Peter
Right.
still did because he was trying to
And
be
we
better.
lost him.
And he said, "We lost him." And Cap said to him, "We lost everybody." And that was and then Tony had an epiphany of,
He freaked out.
we didn't do what I wanted, so that's what happened. That's what righteous, self-righteous individuals do who are in that position.
I get
he
it.
took it
I get
upon
it.
himself, but he still projected it out on everybody else, especially someone
yeah.
that he felt betrayed him.
Right.
Because we all know he felt Cap betrayed him by not telling him the truth.
Yeah, and so you had a Civil War lingering animosity.
Well, yeah,
still affect. But when they
because he could have called Cap at Doctor Strange.
right,
And he didn't.
Right. And so here's the thing. So you think you had that Tony Iron Man arc, and then the cool thing too about it, well, it's not cool because he died. All right, which I think all of us
Well, we'll get
expected
to that.
it.
We'll
right,
get
we
to
get to that. But you saw pretty much 22 movies. Tells one story
And it's not over with yet.
in 10 years. No, it's not.
That
but,
story's not over.
But the story's
There's
not
one
over.
More, there's
No,
one
no.
more. There's one more movie. Everyone keeps saying 22. It's a 23 movies.
Well, because it's going to be kind of wrapping up with the Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, it's
right.
that's the last of the phase 3.
And the Spider-Man movie, we'll talk about
We'll
that.
get into that too.
Because the Spider-Man movie,
It's
if
gonna
those who
open
didn't
up.
see the new trailers,
Well, let's not get into that because then we're going to be jumping around because we've only talked about.
okay, all right, we won't get to Spider-Man. We'll just say this.
So-
they're finding a way to bring in the X-Men. I can't wait.
Well, they found a way to bring in a lot of people.
Hey, a lot of people.
Yeah.
Miles Morales. All right, so anyways, all right. So, 22 movies. Mm-hmm. 10 years.
10 years. No, more than 10 years.
No,
Mike.
it was
Go
10
on.
years, 10 years.
More than 10 years. We're going.
And one story.
Oh, yeah.
And it started with Iron Man, ended with Iron Man. Then we got the lights turned
Man,
on
I'm
us
telling
again.
you. Man, hold up. Did you not pay the bill?
I think I need to pay the bills. All right, let's pause for station
hold on.
identification.
Man.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right. That's our identification this time.
We had to pay
Yeah,
that
we had to pay the bills.
All right.
All right. So I had to
Go on,
run
go
down
on.
to the building
ATM?
manager. I had to go here. All right, here you go. Hey, there's the money. Now leave me alone.
You gotta remember that, man. You
Hey,
gotta
leave me
remember
alone.
that
Hey, they
bill.
come in here and fix the pipe system. Make sure my hot water ain't working. You want me to come in and pay some rent? Oh, sorry. I got hold on. You know, that's childhood stuff. Sorry. Anyways, all right. Here's the thing. Brilliant.
And
Real.
I'm gonna say this right now. If
22
you've seen
movies, one story. Iron Man to Iron Man. That's all I saw was a closure.
Well, there was closure, but there was also a lot of messages. And here's the deal. I'm gonna tell a lot of people, if you've seen this movie, you need to go back and see it again.
Word.
Because you
At least 4 times.
you have to see it again because when you first
5
see
times.
it, you take in things one way. But then when you go watch it again, you're not under an expectation of what's coming.
Well, you're not
And-
overloaded with so much awesomeness.
but then
in you.
also you get to understand what the Russo brothers were talking about.
Oh yeah.
There was a lot of underlying, which every Marvel movie has a message, but these messages that were underlined, oh my gosh, look, we haven't even. So we've talked about Hawkeye, who became Ronin. They didn't actually call him Ronin, but if you're a nerd and you watch comic books, you know he was Ronin. Okay, and then
He got dark.
he did.
He was gone.
I was surprised Disney, man.
And then Natasha there, Black Widow, she had to go after him, but she went after him in a different way with
Well,
compassion.
Right, but okay. Well, let's.
After they found out they can go back in time.
Well, let's go.
God, that story
Let's not
arc
even
between
jump.
them two.
Let's
Oh
not even
my
jump into the
gosh.
going back in time.
When they
yet.
went to the Soul
We're
Stone.
gonna go. Let's
What's this thing? But listen, they all have. Okay, okay. Can I just talk about? Just let me hit a pause button for a second.
All right, hit your pause button.
Okay, all right. Forget the characters right now. Okay.
All right.
All right. We're gonna spend a lot
I'm
of
gonna
time
have
on
to
the
put this
characters.
down. Take
Put
these
that-
off.
put
Taking
that
these
down.
off because we're about to get sweaty.
Okay. All right. Listen. Okay. Because we're a variety show, and we're not listen, we're just a couple of dudes from a basement. All right.
Yeah, we don't got no degrees
we're
and
not
no
degrees
movie
or not
going and
in this
stuff.
type of stuff,
No.
right? And so we're not super duper experts. Okay, we ain't
In-
super duper
in
experts.
movie
We just
cinema.
we like just you guys.
We're
Okay?
like you.
That's what make our show special. We like you guys out there watching us, right? We just decided to do what we talk on the couch all day long.
Yeah,
and
this
put
is-
it onto.
we just put it on TV.
We just put it on TV,
And then we want your
That's all we
feedback.
doing. That's all we're doing. That's all we're doing, right?
All right, go on.
I ain't gonna act like a music buff, movie buff,
Okay.
like I'm working for Rotten Tomatoes.
All right.
Okay?
Go ahead.
All right? All right. And like those other shows, I just want to mention it because I don't want to get in trouble. Mm-hmm. I ain't getting in trouble. Who cares? I'm gangster. All right. All right? My name's Gangsta Dre. That was my rap album. All right. I'm Gangsta Dre.
Gangsta Dre.
Homie Cuz.
All right.
Homie Fuku.
All right.
Huh?
Hit me now.
Young Blood. I did 70s, 80s, 90s right there. All right, here we go. All right. So here's the thing. The Russo brothers did something that, who's the dudes who made The Matrix?
The Wachowski.
The Wachowski brothers wish they could have done.
The Wachowski.
They wish they could have done.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? And here's the thing. They didn't like sit out there 10 years ago, okay, we're gonna tell story from this point all the way. They didn't plan the whole 10 years out. What they did was they understood the materials, they understood the comics, they understood the fans, they understood how they understood what it's going to require to keep this universe together. Mm-hmm. Okay, they made a few mistakes, a little bit. I said some of the mistakes were like in the Hulk.
Well, they didn't do all the movies.
Well, I'm just saying
No.
how they crafted everything together.
Into that one movie?
Right.
Well, I didn't see no mistakes in Endgame.
All right. No, not Endgame. From one end to the other. Here's the thing, okay? These guys were so brilliant on how they told one story through 22 movies.
I think you confused. They only did 2 movies or 3 movies.
No. Disney put together.
So you're talking about Disney?
Okay, my bad. Sorry, Disney.
But the Russos didn't do that.
Well, they summed everything up.
Oh,
right.
They ended it.
Ended it. I like how they summed it all up.
Who you're trying to give credit to? Give credit to?
Right.
Kevin Feige.
Kevin Feige.
That's who deserves this credit, dude.
Oh, hold on. I gotta
You get the
find
slow clap.
Where's my charger? Here, go ahead. Explain to him. Explain to him the brilliance of how they put this movie. And it's one more before I let you talk. Before I let you talk.
Go on.
DC ain't nothing they can do
What have I
about
been
this.
saying?
Because we grew up with these. We felt like we grew with these characters. We grew with these characters.
Man, look. I am a lover of all things DC. All things. We're not gonna go into what I have, but Batman, not even just DC in general. That was my life, and they have almost ruined. Mm-hmm. But Marvel,
Yeah, come on.
Kevin Feige,
Yeah,
Disney, Stan Lee. Let me tell you.
go ahead. Talk to him.
As a comic book nerd, so I'm gonna be open. As a comic book nerd, when I was a child,
And he's a straight nerd.
I'm serious.
I'm a comic book movie nerd, and I know some comic books.
When it comes down to it,
This guy used to be an artist.
I used to get teased, talked about, because I liked comic books.
I used to make comic books and sell them for lunch.
Yeah.
So I can get some lunch
Me and
money.
my friend Shola Akanuso, my cousin Philip Pugh, we used to sit and Thomas Wright. I can't forget about you, Thomas, because you was at the lunch table.
Yep.
We used to sit and talk about this. We used to go to 7-Eleven and get comic books because there wasn't a comic book store around where I lived.
Right.
Or I wasn't able to go there because of the neighborhoods that we lived in.
And what you got?
And so knowing Iron Man the way I knew Iron Man, because a lot of people didn't know he was a B character to some.
Right.
But they took a character that was little known.
Right, because Iron Man didn't get really popular until like maybe the 90s.
Yeah, and when they started
Yeah.
making a cartoon.
Yeah, right.
But they took a character that, was there, and they made him a focal point. There's a trilogy.
He became the focal point.
There's a trinity.
Well, you thought Captain America should have been the focal point. It was kind of both of them.
It's a trinity. There's a trinity of characters in here with one man in the center, which they kind of did Samuel Jackson a little dirty in this movie. But he's the man who held everything together. So he's in the center. But like our table, the shield, there was Cap, Iron Man, and Thor.
Now, I will say
Those
this.
are your.
I will say this.
Go ahead.
I think Thor shared that space, though. It became very apparent it was with Black Widow. Black Widow was the heart and soul of that team.
Here's the
she
thing.
was the voice of reasoning of that team.
I agree with what you're saying.
Yeah, right.
But what
I think that's just recent, though.
Okay,
Yeah,
but what you're
I think
saying,
they
and
did
that's
that
true,
on- yeah, right,
because
right.
Black Widow has been there from the beginning,
Right.
so she's not discontinued.
Right.
But I'm talking about a pantheon of a trilogy of a.
Oh, no,
of
yeah,
a-
you're
a
right.
tri-
Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman.
You're right. So
right.
this right here,
I say it was Captain America, Black Widow, and Iron Man.
well,
Because Thor, oh man, we don't want to talk about Thor. I think that was
We'll
the
get to
most.
Thor, but-
We're going to get
but-
to Thor. That was one of the most
look, let me
brilliant
tell
things
you,
about
this
Thor.
was probably the
All
best movie Black Widow was in
Right, right.
because they let her.
They even gave us Korg and Meek. That was awesome. Go ahead. That was beautiful.
those
Playing
are-
video
those
games.
are the- Play some Fortnite? Okay,
Oh,
but
please
no,
give us a movie of Korg and Meek. I can't wait. They're talking about it.
I know.
I'll be the first in the front. That's going to make, I think that'll probably be one of the top movies in Marvel.
That would make a good movie. But here's
go ahead.
the deal, man. Black Widow. I'm gonna get into Black Widow. I'm gonna break down Black Widow in one of these 3 to 4.
Right.
I'm gonna break. So all y'all that's gonna be like, oh, you're blah 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 down the woman. No, what I'm saying is that they didn't allow Black Widow wasn't allowed to have her own movie, so therefore we weren't
signed for
afforded
one.
Yeah, she did. We weren't afforded the opportunity
She's being rescued
to
out of the
care
stone.
about her
Uh-huh.
the way that we cared about Iron Man, Cap, and Thor.
It's true.
You know?
But we kind of did in the background. They
No,
slid
no,
her in
that's
the
what I'm saying.
background.
They did.
Like
They
every
did the-
movie that she was involved
They
in.
did the same thing to her
brilliant.
that they did with Hawkeye.
You know why? You know,
You saw Hawkeye,
Oh, my
and then
gosh.
they threw nuggets in there about Hawkeye that made you be like, oh, you didn't really pay attention.
Right.
But then when it came to
they
the
could have faded
forefront,
in the background.
Yeah.
Because they're lesser known characters with
So
lesser
I'm
abilities.
about to get
got
to
pushed up to the top.
I'm about to get into how Black Widow,
Uh-huh.
this movie right here, man, this movie gave me chills with Black Widow.
All right, go ahead,
But
because we only
what-
got like 4 minutes.
Oh,
go ahead.
oh,
yeah,
man.
yeah. Let's see what happens. Time goes.
I
when
told you,
the
man,
time
this
goes.
one right here.
Yeah,
So,
that's why
but-
I said we're doing it in parts.
All
Go
right.
ahead.
So let's break down. We got Hawkeye. We know he became Ronin.
Yeah.
All right. We got
Black
Tony.
Widow became the leader.
Well, I'm about to get to that.
okay.
So we got Tony,
Right.
who had a breakdown. He had
Right.
a meltdown, a
He had a
nervous
meltdown.
breakdown.
Yeah, all right, all right.
Because and
He was upset.
what man wouldn't?
Right.
Who lost everything?
Right. All right. What else?
But we'll get into where he found himself.
Right.
But now you have Black Widow. And when the rest of the world, okay, so no, let me stop. Because we can't go until we got Black Widow until we go into the fact that Captain Marvel showed up.
Right.
And
She was better than this in her own movie.
yeah, well, kinda. But we'll get into that.
Yeah,
but Captain
she doesn't
Marvel,
say much. Go
Captain
ahead.
Marvel showed up
She was.
Well, she was
when
there.
She broke that machine
because she
that
brought Tony back.
ship. Right.
Tony was in the hospital,
Right.
and that struck a nerve with Cap. And Cap was like, "We got to do something. We got to figure something out."
Right.
Then when they all got together and they figured a way out because of who?
Tony.
No, not Tony.
Oh, Ant-Man.
No,
Who?
Rocket.
What are you talking about?
When they went to go find Thanos.
Oh yeah, I mean,
We
they went to
didn't
go
even-
find. Oh, you
Oh,
talking
yeah,
about?
yeah.
Oh God, we can. Oh, this movie's so big.
It is so big. We haven't even. I told you we haven't even got to. We haven't even got to the A when Avengers Endgame hit.
It's so much. My brain hurts.
Yeah, we haven't even got to the
My
5
brain
years
hurts.
yet.
Yeah, it's
We
true.
haven't even got to 5 years yet.
I can.
They
Dude,
found-
we barely scratched.
Did you
30 minutes.
Yeah. Did you see
Right.
that when they went and they looked for him, and one of my favorite lines was "Who hasn't went to space? Don't you be throwing up in my ship."
Oh, you want to go to space?
But that was
Oh,
later on.
I
But
know,
yeah,
I know,
but Rocket is hilarious.
I love Rocket, man.
You know,
Bradley Cooper, you're awesome.
Oh, he
That
is, man.
Rocket, man.
So they went there, and this is what's going to set up. And after I'm done with this will set up for our next. They went there
because we got to wrap
They
it up,
found
actually,
Thanos.
last minute, huh?
They found Thanos. Thanos was at peace. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you what. Thanos may be purple, but Thanos is a homie because you know you're a homie when you season your food.
You sure did.
Thanos was seasoning his food.
He that's some space salt.
He was putting some space salt
some
on
seasoning
it.
space
He was
salt.
seasoning his food.
Yeah.
And
that was some paprika. Paprika from Planet XJ 54 in the third quadrant.
But they went in there. Rhodey was there.
Slice them up.
Bruce was there,
Took
and they
him
was
out.
in there, and they was like, "Where?" And he destroyed the stones.
Oh,
He did it so
and you
no
thought
one
it was
could.
all over.
And Thor, and this is the thing, and we'll get into it.
Yeah, we
This
gotta
is
go
going to be
wrap
the
up.
ending.
Yeah.
Thor, people don't realize what Thor lost.
Oh my God.
Now,
Let's
I'm gonna
talk
break this
about
down.
that. Let's talk about
We'll
it
get
next
into that, but this is
All
what I'm
right.
saying. This is
All right.
why he did what he did.
Right.
He stopped being an Avenger
Right.
when he became a Revenger.
Right.
Because remember, Thor lost his father,
Mom.
his mom, his sister,
Yes.
that he just found out. He lost Majojo, the hammer.
Yeah.
He lost his
Everything.
brother.
You
He
lost the
lost
whole-
everything. He
everything.
lost
The whole thing.
He had already lost
whole-
half of his civilization
the
to his sister.
Right.
Then he lost half in a fight with Thanos.
And
With the snap, he lost another third.
And
So,
he lost his woman. They broke up.
Yeah, they broke up. But okay, but
All
he
right, so
did.
here,
So,
anyways,
so then,
what's up?
when he saw that there was Thor, without even thinking, he was in such a rage
Right.
that he saw that there was nothing to do.
He got
He
depressed.
cut off his head.
Oh,
we'll
you
leave it
talking
at that.
about- oh, yeah.
Well, I haven't got to that part yet.
Yeah,
I said when he saw that there was
Yeah,
nothing
yeah,
else can
you
do,
can do.
he was, I'm tired of talk. I'm a king. This is what we do. And this is going to
Sliced
trip me
it.
because there's a lot of people out there who are mad about things, but I'm going to break some stuff down to you. When you're great, when you set at a certain place,
Right.
and then you don't know where you're going,
Right.
we'll navigate you into the next podcast.
That was pretty slick. Hey, thanks for watching. Hey, you check out our podcast on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, .com. It's all going to say Grown Folks Kids Show.
Grown Folks
That's
Kids
right.
Show.
Channel 14, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, locally here in Spokaloo, Washington.
Hey.
Peace.
You can see us on YouTube, so
Out.
stay kid.
Yo.
Peace.
Yeah.
G